Dylan O'Brien's been getting some buzz on the timeline because of his new film, Caddo Lake, a HBO Max horror mystery original. In it, he talks about a show called Teen Wolf that he was in, and apparently it was his first acting role ever.
Funny, because I had like no acting experience ever when I went into my first job.
I never would have guessed that.
It was the pilot of a show called Teen Wolf.
The way he refers to it.
It was on a Teen Wolf show.
Familiar with the
And
project?
it was not...
Sounds like she was a big fan. If you didn't know, Dylan O'Brien played Styles in an MTV show called Teen Wolf, and he wasn't even the star. He was the second. He was the sidekick character, but easily the best actor on the entire show. It's so crazy because you often see actors who embody a role so well that they can never escape that role, but I feel like that didn't happen for him. He went on to do plenty of other projects. He went to do Maze Runner, which I actually think was part of the reason why he started to get a little bit less involvement with Teen Wolf. I could be wrong about that. Went on to get action roles like American Assassin. Like, they really didn't end up putting him in a box despite how well he did in Teen Wolf as Styles. This season right here, this was what made him a standout. There was a whole mystery aesthetic to that third season. Spoilers ahead. This season, he was an unbeknownst antagonist, but it like was him, but wasn't really him. He was possessed, and then eventually they split. I can't fully remember, but like, just listen to this scene right here. Just listen to this scene.
Divine move. You think you have any moves at all? You can kill the only but me, I'm 1,000 years old. You can't kill me.
8 down. Absolutely 8 down. Like, nobody was seeing him with the acting chops, and this was his first job. You gotta understand, part of the reason that was so good is because up until that point, he always played this very happy-go-lucky, kind of always joking around, being sarcastic, making light of the situations type of character. So for him to switch up and kind of be his usual, let me meet my fear with sarcasm, happy-go-lucky self, to also embodying that level of like power and fear was crazy.
I was not the wolf. Thought it was, so that was embarrassing. I showed up, and first scene, and I was getting the teeth out, and they were like, "You're not."
The first scene?
No.
What could have been? What could have been if, because I don't know, I read somewhere, I don't know if he originally was supposed to be the lead, like he was supposed to play Scott, and then he got switched, or if it's just like what he alludes to in this clip, he thought he was playing Scott, and then he was wrong. I don't remember the logistics of it, but could you imagine? I wanted him to become a wolf so bad. But the way that it ended up playing out that he didn't, and he was still so integral. Again, spoilers ahead, even though the show been out for a minute and you could have guessed I was going to go deep dive into this. I won't forgive how his character, it took a backseat. I think it was because of Maze Runner, because he legitimately just wasn't in an entire season until like the end, I think. Come to think of it, I think there was the season before that, everyone was forgetting him, and so it was played into the story that his character disappeared, and I was like, this gotta be because he got other work, ain't it? It sucks when a movie magic like that is killed for you, but listen, Dylan O'Brien might not have been the Scott McCall, the main character of the show, but he had main character energy. He was the standout. No shade to any of the other actors, actresses. A lot of them 8 down, but him, talk about bodied.